I want to chat about composition today. It's an important topic that can't be ignored, and I want to focus on certain topics with these little videos. I have a chorus you can see here. That's awfully nice. This is the third time I've done this scene. So I've kind of composed this painting before in some ways. So I'm kind of cheating, and I'm kind of not being completely honest with you because it's not a completely new scene for me. It's McCart Road in White Creek if you want to be local. And it's a pretty awesome, beautiful scene, and I've done it 3 times, about the same time of the year, the last 3 Octobers, the 3rd of October. And it's a road scene, it's a barn scene, and it's got a lot. It's got some far hills, and I don't know if you can see that. It's got far hills, it's got a road, it's got a barn, it's got the light is coming and going on those trees, which I really wanted to get, but we'll see what happens. My canvas is a prepared canvas without a board. I don't really like that, but it's all I've got. I'm down to nothing, and so I'm just using that surface. I hope it works. One thing I wanted to talk about, the part about the composing that I want to talk about is how you line up that scene with the rectangle of your canvas, of your panel. And you're going to do it in such a way that, you can do it any way you want, but the way I do it is that I move that around between my viewpoint and between the scene and between the panel. I can alter all 3 of those things to get what I want in and what I don't want in and where and when it goes in. So when I have my road, and I think you can see this a little bit on this thing, my road is right at that point along the edge, and that is an important thing because that's where I want it. And the same thing down here. The road is coming in here and here, and it's ending here, and the sky, the horizon is there. Those are the important things that happen along the edges, and those are crucial as to where that is in relationship to my panel. Other elements, they'll be important too, but the big ones are the first ones you see, the first ones with big impacts. I've talked a little bit about this before, but I don't like solid horizontal lines or solid vertical lines. Maybe once in a while, maybe a place here and there. But for the most part, I like the way the road creates a dynamic diagonal there and a dynamic diagonal that way, and I kind of like that. It divides up the space kind of in a cool way. So there we're at. It's at the awkward stage right now. I've got the lights. I had a dark tone to begin with, and I put my sky and my road in first. And I thought that was a good point to show how this composition works. And like I said, I have the ability with where I place my viewing spot, which is kind of out of the camera. It's over here is my viewing spot, and my viewing spot is where my eye is going to match up between the scene and my panel. It's the basis of sight size method. And so I spent a lot of time moving my place, moving my easel back and forth to see how much of that scene I want in, how big of a scene I want in, or how small. The further away you put the panel, the bigger the items are in relationship to the panel. So the closer, or is it the other way around? At any rate, that changes with where your eye is in relationship to where the panel is in relationship to where the scene is. Both front to back in terms of sizes, and left to right and up and down in terms of what's in and what's out where that horizon line falls against this edge here and against this edge here is also a pretty crucial point. I'm not really sky. I'm not like a sky guy. I love the sky, but you know, it's there. And so generally speaking, I very rarely put my sky way down here. I'm more apt to put it way up here, for that matter, and get it in a reflection off some water, whatever. But you know, it's being cognizant of where that point is. That's important. Kind of like that's what you do, and that's what you want to be conscious of, or at least I do. And so there you go. That's my little talk on compositions today. I hope you like it, and I'll post some of the stills, because that'll show you maybe more clearly how what I'm thinking about in terms of finding the exact point of which I'm going to compose that painting. Thank you.